Hello students, today's practical class is on microscopic studies of cell types and cell division. Coming to introduction, cells are structural and functional unit of life. They exist in single, in unicellular, and many cells are present in multicellular organisms. The types, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, are depending on the level of organization and nuclear structures. Prokaryotes means before nucleus in Greek. They include all cells which lack nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. The typical prokaryotic cells are bacterial cells. The eukaryotic cells are represented in general by plants and animal cells. All new cells come from the previously existing cells. New cells are formed by the process of cell division, which involves both replication of cell's nucleus, that is karyokinesis, and division of the cytoplasm, that is cytokinesis, to form two genetically identical daughter cells. There are two types of nuclear division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis typically results in new somatic or body cells, formation of an adult organism from a fertilized egg, asexual reproduction, regeneration, and maintenance or repair of body parts is accomplished through mitotic cell division. Meiosis, on the other hand, results in the formation of either gametes in animals or spores in plants. These cells have half the chromosome number of the parent cell. Coming to the principle. In order to visualize cell or tissue structures, representative samples are specially prepared, which typically involves preservation and subsequent coloration or staining prior to microscopic examination. Stains, which in a sense can be considered to be a category of histologic probes, are commonly used in histology to make the structure of tissues more easily visualized than in unstained preparations, and to reveal chemical and physical differences in the various cellular and tissue components. The majority of biological stains are synthetic organic dyes, often borrowed or modified from the textile industry. Differential staining of bacteria requires the use of at least 3 chemical reagents that are applied sequentially to a heat-fixed bacterial smear. The first reagent is called the primary stain. Its function is to impart its color to all the cells. In order to establish a color contrast, the second reagent used is the decolorizing agent. Based on the chemical composition of cellular components, the decolorizing agent may or may not remove the primary stain from the entire cell or only from the certain cell structures. The final reagent, the counter stain, has a contrasting color to that of the primary stain. Following decolorization, if the primary stain is not washed out, the counter stain cannot be absorbed and the cell or its components will retain the color of the primary stain. If the primary stain is removed, the decolorized cellular components will accept and assume the contrasting color of the counter stain. In this way, cell types or their structures can be distinguished from each other on the basis of the stain that is retained. The most important differential stain used in bacteriology is the Gram stain, named after Christian Gram. It divides bacterial cells into two major groups, Gram positive and Gram negative, which makes it an essential tool for classification and differentiation of microorganisms. For visualization of the plant cells, simply cutting in the thinnest slice with the help of sharp blade is enough. The animal's material prior staining is adopted for differentiation and contrast. Somatic growth in plants and animals takes place by the increase in the number of cells. A cell divides mitotically to form two daughter cells wherein the number of chromosomes remains the same, that is unchanged as in the mother cell. In plants, such divisions rapidly take place in meristematic tissues of the root and shoot apices, where the stages of mitosis can be easily observed. In animals, mitotically dividing cells can be easily viewed in the bone marrow tissues of a vertebrate, epithelial cells from gills in fishes, and the tail of growing tadpole larvae of frog. More conveniently, from the growing root tips of onion cells. For maintaining the constant diploid count of all sexually reproducing organisms, it requires the reduction of the chromosomes in the reproductive cells like ovum or sperm in case of animals, while egg cells or pollen grains in plants. So, the mechanism is performed by the reductional cell division called meiosis. This cell division occurred in the germinal or reproductive cells of sexually reproducing organisms. Coming to requirements, reagent preparation for gram staining. Reagents are crystal violet, grams iodine, 95% ethyl alcohol and safranin. Materials are cultures, 24-hour nutrient agar slant cultures of bacteria. Now coming to procedure. The steps are: number 1, obtain 4 clean glass slides. Number 2, using sterile technique, prepare a smear of each of the 3 organisms, and on the remaining slide, prepare a smear consisting of a mixture of S. aureus and E. coli. Do this by placing a drop of water on the slide and then transferring each organism separately to the drop of water on the slide with a sterile cool lube. Mix and spread both organisms by means of a circular motion of the inoculating lube. Number 3, allow smears to air dry and then heat fix in the usual manner. Number 4, flood smears with crystal violet and let stand for 1 minute. Number 5, wash with tap water. Number 6, flood smears with the grams iodine mordant and let stand for 1 minute. Number 7, wash with tap water. Number 8, decolorize with 95% ethyl alcohol. Add reagent drop by drop until crystal violet fails to wash from smear. Number 9, wash with tap water. Number 10, counter stain with safranin for 45 seconds. Number 11, wash with tap water. Number 12, blot dry with bibulous paper and examine under oil immersion. For plant cell observation, the tissues of stems of Allium hookeri are cut into thinnest slide and observed under 40x objective lens. For animal cells, the human chick cells were scraped and stained with acetocarmine and observed under 40x objective lens. Fixative: 1 part glacial acetic is to 3 parts ethanol, can be 95 to 100%. Preservative: 70% ethanol, that is 70 ml plus 30 ml of double distilled water. Acetocarmine stain. Ingredients for 1% stain are 1 gram carmine powder, 45 ml glacial acetic acid, 55 ml double distilled water. 1 normal HCl. Dissolve 8.5 ml of concentrated hydrochloric acid in 100 ml of double distilled water. 45% glacial acetic acid. Dissolve 45 ml of glacial acetic acid in 55 ml of double distilled water. Now mitosis. Requirements are onion bulbs, white mouthed glass jar, glacial acetic acid, ethanol 2 to 4%, acetocarmine stain, 1/10 normal HCl, spirit lamp, slide, cover slips, blotting paper, molten wax or nail polish, and compound microscope. Coming to procedure. First is growing of root tips. Select a medium size onion bulb. Carefully remove the dry roots present. Grow root tips by placing the bulbs of glass jar of about 3-4 cm diameter filled with water. Care should be taken so that the stem portion of bulb, the basal part, just touches the water. A few drops of water may be added periodically to compensate evaporation losses. New roots may take 3 to 6 days to grow. Cut 2 to 3 cm long freshly grown roots and transfer them to freshly prepared fixative, that is aceto-alcohol 1:3, glacial acetic acid to ethanol. Keep the root tips in the fixative for 24 hours and then transfer them to 70% ethanol for preservation and use in future. Onion root tip cells have a cell cycle of approximately 24 hours duration, that is they divide once in 24 hours, and this division usually takes place about 2 hours after sunrise. Therefore, root grown on water should be cut only at the time to score maximum number of dividing cells. Next, preparation of slides. Take 1 or 2 preserved roots. Wash them in water on a clean and grease-free slide. Place 1 drop of 1/10 normal HCl on the root tip followed by 2 to 3 drops of acetocarmine or acetoorsin stain on it. Leave the slide for 5-10 minutes on a hot plate or warm it slightly on spirit lamp. Care should be taken that the stain is not dried up. Carefully blot the excess stain using blotting paper. Now cut the comparatively more stained, that is 2 to 3 cm tip portion of the root and retain it on the slide and discard the remaining portion. After like 10 to 20 seconds, put 1 or 2 drops of water and blot them carefully using blotting paper. Again, put a drop of water on the root tip and mount a cover slip on it, avoiding air bubbles. Place the slide in between the folds of the blotting paper using the fingers in such a way that the cover slip mounted on the slide is properly held. Now slowly tap the cover slip using the blunt end of a pencil so that the meristematic tissues of the root tip below the cover slip is properly squashed and spread as a thin layer of cells. Carefully seal the margin of the cover slip using molten paraffin wax or nail polish. This preparation of onion root tip cells is now ready for the study of mitosis. Now study of slide. Place the slide on the stage of a good quality compound microscope. First, observe it under the lower magnification, that is 10x objective, to search for the area having a few dividing cells. Examine the dividing cells under higher magnification of the microscope to observe the detailed features of mitosis. Now, meiosis. Requirements are flower buds fixed, spirit lamp, slide and cover slip, needles, sharp blade, drawing brush, 1 first-class compound microscope, acetocarmine stain, distilled water, pencil with eraser, forceps and blotting paper, etc. Coming to procedures. Number 1. Obtain a flower bud that has been fixed and preserved. Cut off 1 bud. Number 2. Then separate out the anthers from the bud. Number 3. Put 1 drop or half of acetocarmine stain on it on a clean slide. Number 4. Squash or crush the anthers with a needle or a forceps so as to obtain a suspension of cells and allow to stain for 2 minutes. Number 5. Remove the visible big unstained particles and cover with a cover slip. Number 6. Place a slight cover slip down on a paper towel. Using a pencil eraser, carefully apply pressure to the cover slip area. This takes a little practice, so if your first squash does not give good results, then try another 1 or 2. Number 7. Mount a slide on your microscope. Number 8. Use the low power objective on your microscope to look for thin layers of cells and then use the 40x power objective to observe meiosis stages in individual cells. Number 9. Identify chromosomes at the various stages of meiosis. Observations. Figure number 1 shows few typical cells from bacteria A and B as prokaryotic cells. C, D, E, F and G, plant cells and tissues from Allium hookery and Allium cepa root cells. Figure 2 shows few typical animal eukaryotic cells from human buccal chick cells stained with acetocarmine H and I. For mitosis, figure number 3 shows the different stages of mitosis division from onion root tip cells. Interphase is shown in A, prophase is shown in B, metaphase is shown in C, anaphase is shown in D, telophase is shown in E. For meiosis, figure number 4 shows the different stages of meiosis division from onion flower bud cells. Leptotin is shown in A, zygotin is shown in B, pectitin is shown in C, diplotin is shown in D, dikinesis is shown in E, metaphase 1 is shown in F, anaphase 1 is shown in G, telophase 1 is shown in H, prophase 2 is shown in I, metaphase 2 is shown in J, anaphase 2 is shown in K and telophase 2 is shown in L. Now coming to conclusion. Microscope should be used to observe cells, whether prokaryotic or eukaryotic cells, within the range of 100 micrometer or 1 millimeter to 1 micrometer. The plant cells are bigger cells falling between 50 to 100 micrometer, while animal cells are 10 to 50 micrometer, but bacterial cells are generally 0.5 to 1 micrometer. The visualization of bacterial cells and animal cells requires staining for better understanding. The mitosis is equational cell division. For the chromosome numbers of daughter cells are equal to the number of chromosomes of the parent cells. This division is also called somatic cells division because of its occurrence in body cells. This is responsible for the growth and repair of body cells. The meiosis is called reductional cell division because the chromosomes of daughter cells are the half of the number of parent cells. This division is responsible for the constancy of diploid chromosome in the sexually reproducing organisms. Thank you.